So today we're going to be going back over bullet journal stuff because it's a new month coming up. I've been very busy the last couple days because finals is coming up for my biology summer class. So I've already sketched some of the page just so that way I don't have to do it on camera. So we're going for kind of a 90s theme going on. And then I gotta set up some pages still for my fall classes. Basically, after I finish my biology classes, I have 2 weeks free time. And then I go back to school for fall. Kind of sucks, but what can you do? There's some art fight stuff I need to do, but I don't know when I'll be able to get around to it, because I got an exam on Monday, and then next Monday I have another exam. I've got exams coming. But if I don't get around to it, I think I'll draw it anyway, even if it doesn't count. Because, I don't know, I just feel bad if I don't get around to attacking people back during art fight. Maybe I'll record some of those, I have no idea. If you don't know what art fight is, and you've been seeing it on my page, it's basically where you draw other people's characters, and you're on one team, and the other team is on another. And you're basically just trying to attack the other team as much as possible by drawing their characters. It's a lot of fun, but I did so many, and then I'm just rushing to get stuff done for my classes, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. If I'm taking summer classes again next year, I think I'll probably not participate, just because it'll take too much time. Even though I really like doing art fight, but yeah. Basically, the quote I went for this month is just kind of a subtle reminder to myself that everyone has their own journey to go through. And just because you're not where you want to be doesn't mean that's a bad thing, you know? And sometimes I just need to remind myself of that. In August, I believe, August or October, it'll be the second year I decided to go back to school. So that's exciting. I want to repeat myself from last time, but I don't do weekly trackers. I've just never gotten into them. There's nothing wrong with that, but they just take too much time that I could be doing other things, basically. Even though whenever I do my bullet journal, it does take a lot of time. The point for my bullet journal is just so I can get things done. Kind of like a planner. And if I don't do monthly trackers with that. Like I said, they just take a bunch of time. And I just never finished my monthly trackers. So after a while, I just didn't see a point of doing them. So, the reason I chose a 90s theme is because I've been seeing them a lot. I grew up in the 90s, and I just think the aesthetics of the time is a lot of fun. Those who don't know, I'm 22, by the way. So, Pokemon came out in the 90s, and that's why I included it. But also, I just really like Pokemon. So it's a win-win for me. If you don't know, the first game was on a Game Boy. And I grew up playing Pokemon on my brother's Game Boy. My brother was like 7 or 8 years older than me. So he already had one. And I'd play Pokemon Gold for hours and Pokemon Blue for hours every day. I think originally he let me play his game just so that way I could level up his Pokemon for him and he didn't have to do it. Because he'd tell me to stay in certain areas. When I played on his game. And eventually it was just mine. And I've liked Pokemon ever since. For a while I didn't play the newer games, but that was because I didn't have a DS or anything like that. And that's just how it was. I didn't really talk too much in my last video, and I feel kind of bad for that, but like, I don't want to edit an hour-long video. I certainly don't have time to do that right now. And I don't even know when this video is gonna go up, to be honest. Because if I don't edit it and upload it within the next 2 weeks, it'll probably go up during those 2 weeks that I'm out of school. And I'm kind of hoping to get some videos done during those 2 weeks. That way it's not too much of a buffer in between videos. The classes I'm having trouble with next semester, I think, is just going to be my biology class. But the way I've been studying and doing my notes, I feel like it's a lot better system than I had at the beginning of the semester. So maybe it won't be as hard when I know what I'm expecting, basically. And the other classes I'm taking is speech and art history too. So I don't think I'll have much issues with my other classes. Because I really like the teachers I'm taking for speech and art history. And I've taken art history before, and history classes just come natural to me in a way. The school semesters had a lot of firsts for me, like, I've never taken summer classes before, and then so far I haven't taken classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I just took classes on Monday and Wednesday, but one of my classes is Tuesday, Thursday. So, like I said, it's gonna be different. Going to school almost all week. So we'll see if I like it or not. Honestly, I don't like taking summer classes just because it's so hot where I live. It gets really humid here, and when it's humid, it's just even hotter. So if I'm gonna take another summer class, I'll probably do early morning summer classes because it's not as hot in the morning than it is in the afternoon. But I think I'll have more freedom over choosing my classes once fall is over. Because lately I've been going with my mom because she went back to school when I was a freshman in high school. And she's almost done. So I just basically take classes so I could get a ride from her. And if I can choose my schedule, I will. Basically why I'm taking a summer class this semester is because my mom needed a biology credit. Or well, she was lacking a couple of credits she needed to graduate, so she didn't really need a biology class. Like for me, my major right now is art. So I only need to take 2 biologies pretty much. And then I'm done with biology. And then there's classes that everyone needs, like speech, college lifelong learning. So that's why I'm taking speech, it's just because everyone needs it. And that will it all over. Great. Let me sketch this out and fix that later. So I guess I'll just go ahead and do these. I've already cut the pages just to save time. And that way people who don't like seeing X-Acto blade knives don't have to. I might do a rainbow thingy this time. Because I thought it'd be fun. Now this page has my school schedule on it, and I'll probably line that off camera. I do want to do some school planner stuff, but I just haven't penciled it in yet, so maybe I'll take a break and do that. That's about all I can do with the marker, so I'm gonna get some colored pencils. I'm gonna do this page. I did finish my schedule. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do about this page since it bled through so much and I wasn't expecting that with that pen. So maybe next time I won't use it. I guess I'll have to get a new sheet of paper and redraw this again. And then I'll get back to you, I guess. Okay. And then sketching. I kind of changed up the idea a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not too upset about that. I do like how it turned out, though. Even if it is different from my first idea. So the first idea is pretty much just a Pokemon theme. Because it had a Pokemon trainer and a Jigglypuff, but now it's more general 90s, so. Sometimes things work out for the best. There we go. Now I can go back to the small marker. Been a day since that last clip, and I figured I'd add just one more thing to my planner. Basically, I stopped talking because I got really annoyed. I went with my sister to Walmart and got catcalled. It's no fun. So I just didn't want to talk after that. And basically, I want to be more on top of my YouTube channel in the coming months. And to do that, I need a page for that, basically. Basically, what I want to do next month is get more use out of my planner. Which is why I've included a grade tracker. That was what this is supposed to be. Those were my classes. And then just the date, assignment, the weight of the assignment, and then what I made on the assignment. Because it's kind of harder in college to tell how you're doing. Unless you track it yourself. So that's why I want to do it, because right now I have no idea how I'm doing in biology. And that stresses me out. And I don't want to have that happen again. It's kind of hard to angle it right now because I was lazy with my setup. So that wasn't a good idea. Well, I mean, it's my filming setup, by the way. I'm not really sure what next video I want to make. But I do need to schedule this sketchbook for that's been sitting unused for a couple months. Well, unuploaded, not unused. And it's basically the first sketchbook I've ever made. So kind of exciting. And then for add more lines, I just want to decorate it some more. Nah, I'll just do the lines for the rest of the page. I'm really happy with how all this turned out so far. Like I said, hopefully I'll get more use out of my bullet journal. Because I do need to be more organized. I probably won't need this much room, but I really don't know. Sometimes I get a bit wordy with my titles on YouTube, and I apologize for that. I'm trying to think what else I might need for the coming semester too, but I really can't think of anything. There we go. All clean lines. Make a YouTube planner. I could do something that shows how much I study, but I don't really want to keep track of that. I feel like that make me feel awful about myself, and I don't want that. But if I think of anything else, I'll record it and it'll be in this video. If not, thank you for watching and dealing with me.